Hello there and welcome to Ag Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Wayne Key. I am the UT Extension Agent here in Putnam County, Tennessee. We want to welcome you guys today to today's program. We're going to be talking about sprayers, sprayer calibration. It's about that time of year for us to begin with pasture and hayfield weed control, for example. So we definitely want to kind of jump the gun and be ready to go when the season hits. We're getting close, temperatures are warming up, and certainly it's the time of year to make sure our equipment's ready to use and we are prepared and know what products, for example, we want to use out there. One of the most important things we can tell producers, farmers, landowners is to make sure and get out there, identify the weeds that you have, make sure that you know what you're spraying for. If you're not sure, take pictures and photographs and email them to your UT Extension agent. Bring in samples. Let's somehow figure out what exactly you have. Makes a big difference in the weed that you have, the time of year it is, the season, for example, and then the maturity of the weed itself as to what products we need to use and what's going to work well. So IDing those weeds is going to be our number one first step before we hit the field and get started controlling them. Definitely be a good idea for each of you to get a copy from your local UT Extension office of the 2021 Weed Control Manual. In here, a couple of things to point out, starting on page 61, forage and pasture. Weed control is in here as far as the products, the recommended products to use, the ones that are going to work for the products or the weeds that you're trying to kill now. The rates are in here as far as how much to use. So make sure you know what product you're wanting to use for the problem that you have, for example. So know those kind of things. The rates are in here. Be sure you follow those rates. Make sure you know what you're applying. These rates are based on 20 gallons of water per acre. Make sure that you have about 3 to 4 60-degree days before you spray so you get a good efficacy rate, a good kill rate with the product that you're trying to spray. Make sure also that you're using a surfactant before you hit the field and you've mixed your mix. You know what's going into the tank. You're ready to hit the field. Make sure you use a surfactant, a non-ionic surfactant. Roughly a quart per 100 gallons is a good idea to use when it comes to using that surfactant on the chemical and in the field itself. Make sure your sprayer is calibrated, whether it's this type of sprayer with a cluster type nozzle or a boom sprayer. There are directions in this weed control manual outlined on page 80 for you to begin stepping out how to properly get your sprayer calibrated, so you know your speed, RPM, your PSI, so that you're applying the right rate of product and the most efficient rate that you can so that you get the best kill for the weeds you're trying to control. Hope you've enjoyed this section of Ag Wisdom Wednesday. Join me next week. We'll cover a different topic. Bring one of these to you each week. Make sure you get to your UT Extension office and with any kind of questions you may have, or get you a copy of this publication. It's also available online on the website at the UT Extension Publications site. And there is a search bar there to find this online as well. Make sure you get those weeds identified, and hopefully you've enjoyed today's program. We'll see you next week. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.